Rapid application development is used by the Android or iOS developer who focus on developing only what? Only Android or iOS applications. The parallel development of function and subsequent integration is going on. Okay. Different phases of RAD model, which is RAD model, is requirement planning. It means gather of requirements, user design, designing implementation, construction, components function creation, test and turnover, testing new component and all interfaces. So what does that mean? That means, say for an example, when I'm launching a software, okay. So for an example, I launch an e-commerce website. Okay. Now this particular e-commerce website is also having Android and iOS devices. It should be compatible with, I can download with the Android device it as well, and I can use it in the iOS device, Apple devices as well. Perfect. Okay. Now understand this, that whatever requirement we do have for this particular website, this particular applications, okay, so we see that it says the test and turnover, right? Testing new components, all interfaces. It means that if this particular website is used in Chrome, say for an example Chrome Windows 7, okay, now when we develop the Android one and the iOS one, so basically what is changing, the environment of the application is changing, correct? So that is the reason that we do the requirement and the analysis after implementing it. So we are basically creating different version of a particular software, of a particular application, of a particular product from web to Android and iOS, correct? Basically whatever we will be now for phone, say for an example it is converted in the Android phone. Now the Android operating system may have some limitation, and the iOS applications or the iOS operating system may also have some limitation. Now I have to test on the both of the version of operating system that whether the entire function of the software, whatever we have implemented in the software, is working good or not. Okay, maybe I'm able to log in with the web and the Android phone, but in iOS it is showing error. Maybe I'm able to log in with the iOS and the web application, however Android it is showing wrong or error, right? So basically we have to test new components that is included along with the interface and the environment of a particular operating system, or you can call it a particular software components. Okay, that whether it is compatible or not. Quick development of the project, it means everything is there, it's kind of a template, we just change couple of things and the application is ready to use. Quick initial reviews, okay, because it will be available in the Play Store, the applications. And this is also because see we don't have so many changes because we are developing an application which already has a website, or say for an example which already has a design created. Early integration solve a lot of integration issues. It means that whatever component, whatever interfaces we need to add to the software, we'll do it in the first stage only, right? Because everything is set up, it's like a template. So we just need to remove from there the demo one, and we need to include that okay, this particular Android version will have this function. Okay, you might have seen there are many applications which use Android and iOS version, but what is available in the Android version is not available in the iOS one. Next is used for short-term project. Why? Because these are developed rapidly, right? So whatever short-term project we have, say for an example, down the line within two months, I need to launch the application of a software which is already there, an e-commerce application, a e-commerce website. I need to launch a software application in the Android store and the Play Store as well, iOS devices as well, right? So for both I have a limitation of time. So for the short term project which are very short term, that there is already an software which is developed, however we just need to develop the application for Android and iOS. So we do have already the coding, we do have already the data flow, we do have already the functionality of the software which is designed. We just need to use a mobile development format, which is a RAD model, and make it accordingly, make it functional to the website, whatever the e-commerce store have, right? Because say for an example, if there is an Amazon website, so whatever you are doing in the web, whatever you are doing in the website will be able to do it in the application as well. So we kind of have the blueprint already ready, right? So we don't it don't take that much time to develop an application. So that's why it is used for short term project, not a long term project.